There's an old saying that goes, the best camera to use is the camera you have on you. And as you can tell from this week's title, we're talking iPhone photography. So if you want to learn all about taking better iPhone photos and what you can do to get the best shot for social media, for your personal photography, for whatever reason you're taking photos, stay tuned for this video. First tip today is to head over to your settings app, hit on camera, and turn on the rule of thirds grid. This will help you with a lot better composition. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more composition videos. I'll be doing more videos explaining to you guys other composition tricks and things you can do to help line up your shot. But for now, just understand that the rule of thirds will help guide your shot and help you compose each shot within your frame. Now our second tip for today is portrait mode. This goes highly underused. It's a great little software trick that can really help you grab way better iPhone pictures. The shallow depth of field is a trick that's definitely hard to get for new photographers, and portrait mode makes it very easy. Selfie, portrait mode. Pretty lights, portrait mode. Flowers, portrait mode. Bad lighting, portrait mode. Good lighting, portrait mode. Portrait mode most of the time. Some tips that I have for using portrait mode are simple. Is make sure you want to get up close as you can. You really want to get up in there, like really close, like Also, one thing that people forget when they're using portrait mode is you can actually go back and edit to make the portrait mode stronger and play with the shallow depth of field, make it blurrier, make it less blurrier. Now another thing you could do with portrait mode is actually turn the camera to face you. Turn portrait mode, turn all the way until you see stage light, and you'll black out as you get closer and further away as you see like. And all this does is darken out your screen. Now I find that a lot of people don't use the stage light feature a lot. It only works with your forward-facing camera, and that is kind of an annoying feature. I do wish that it worked on the backward-facing camera, but that currently is not an option. I'm hoping that in the future we'll get some kind of update where we get stage light portrait mode to work on both cameras. It's a great feature, it's a great little trick. If you ever want to just not include your background, if you have a busy background, or you just want to darken everything out in the background, if you want to just focus on your subject, nothing else, I definitely recommend playing around with the stage light. Now you definitely don't want to use portrait mode if what you're going for is clarity. If you want to be able to see everything in the background, if you want to be able to see the foreground, subject, and everything clearly, then I would not recommend portrait mode. But for just about every other shot, you would be getting a very beautiful shot. It's also very simple to use and fun. A shallow depth of field is difficult, as I said, so if you're a beginner, I would definitely try portrait. And our next tip is actually to use Slowmo. Now I know this is like a videography tip, but the reason I recommend it is because I find that it's often underused and not very utilized. You can also definitely use it for social media content a lot. One thing that I like about it is it changes your frame rate, so you'll actually be recording in both regular and slow speed. What this does is it gives you like a variety of frame rates, and it's very editable content. I like to go back and play with it in After Effects and change up the speed, or go back and pause it in different times. I definitely find that it's one of the best features from the camera. Definitely gotta try it. Okay. And our final tip for today is... Now for our fifth and final tip, take more panoramas. I know they seem like a boring feature at first, but they can be fun. One thing I like to do is turn them into a tiny planet using Photoshop or an app. You can do it with an app, a full-length tutorial showing you guys how to do it. It takes me about 5 to 10 minutes. They look really pretty. I'm gonna share with you guys a couple here. These are some of my favorites. Use them for banners. I find that often people don't have enough banners for their social media profiles, or they want to have banners but don't have the right images. One thing that you can do is capture more landscapes in the moment. While you're out, make sure you grab a couple landscapes in addition to your photography, and boom, more content. Different content that you can change, edit, Guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. I know this video is short, but next week's videos are going to be so worth it. And for that, thank you guys for sticking around. And if you made it this far, you're the best, and I love you so much. Have a great day.